Hey everybody, in the last episode we completed all of the easy levels of Bubsy 3, and in this episode we're gonna start the medium difficulty levels, and we begin with Das Bobcat. So let's just let this load in here, and now that we're in the medium levels, the underwater levels become more prevalent. I think there's two of the underwater levels in the medium section, and I believe that now, because I've not found a way of doing these rockets without losing a lot of air, so I believe that now you're in the medium levels, you have to use your air to actually use your air effectively, I should say, not use your air actually. You have to use your air effectively in order to gain the rockets, defeat certain enemies, because there are going to be enemies that you have to defeat in order to get the rocket, like they are required to be defeated in order to get the rockets. Like this one, for example. The first one is just to the right of the beginning here, and there may be a way to switch that turbine off, but I've never found it. And in the 2 times I have done this, what you do is you charge, losing a lot of air. We did it there, we just got 55 left. We'll try and charge for this tank as well. We missed, that was a horrible, terrible idea, because now I've only got 21 air left. So we may die, but it's okay because we got the rocket. But actually there is an air tank next to spawn though, isn't there? Can we get back in time? I don't know. I see the air tank, it's like right there. 8, 7, 6, can we make it? 5, 4, 3. Oh, with 2 seconds to spare. That was close, but we did it. We did it. So yeah, as you saw there, we had to use a lot of air to get that rocket. So I think in the medium levels, they do now actually expect you to use your air effectively in order to gain rockets and defeat enemies, which is fine because that does up the difficulty level and it does show that the game is getting harder. We are still quite low on air for our next rocket. We need, for the second rocket, a substantial amount of air. I'd say probably just a little bit more than the air that we had before. And if you're wondering how I know, it's because I do play these levels through before recording them right now, so I know where all the rockets are, in order to not derp around in the level and say, I don't know where to go. Where's the rocket? And Ripper is my mortal enemy. The dogfish are not so bad. Honestly, like if you have watched the previous underwater level and how many times, like you can't see this, but how many times I got hit by the starfish in my test recording of this to find both of the rockets for you, I was like, oh my god, the starfish! So Ripper is now my mortal enemy of this series. And probably will continue to be my mortal enemy of this series because there are many more underwater. Stay away from me, Ripper. I see you. Going to be many more underwater levels where Ripper can screw me over. And now I'm just trying to find the exit. So this is what I mean about sweeping open areas where there's no arrows. Because our second rocket is at the end of the Ripper. Stay away. Stay away. Why are you coming closer to me? Oh, I'm going to get hit. Wow, he turned around. He actually did what I said. That's pretty... Oh god! What? Screw you, Ripper. Screw you. I didn't mean to charge there. But yes, now we have actually found the way to the exit, because our second rocket is at the exit. And that was what I meant about the sweeping oceans where there's no arrows. Which is good, because as I said in the previous episode, it's... Let's just pause my commentary for a minute here. If you back up and float down, there is an extra life here, so seems it's on the way, we will grab that, and we are now up to 13 lives, so it is always helpful to get lives, because we are starting to come up to the late game, where things are going to get substantially harder, and there is a checkpoint right in front of us. Yeah, as I was saying, sometimes like you can't find the arrow to get to the end, and that's what I do enjoy, because it does have that level of exploration, and there are things in this ocean, and this is why I enjoyed the ocean levels, and I think they did really well on the layout of the ocean levels. I mean, obviously it's not graphically up to standards compared to like Crash Bandicoot and so forth, but we're not gonna knock that. On a layout perspective, it's very nice because it is like big and sweeping, and sometimes you have to explore to find where to go. and because there's still like a mess of extra lives and rockets and atoms. Did you see that? Did you see that? He came out of nowhere. He spawned right next to me and then attacked me. He spawned right next to me and attacked me. That Ripper! God damn you, Ripper. So we do have a substantial amount of air. But yeah, so now that Ripper has fucked my commentary in the ass for the 5th time or however many times, the Starfish wishes to come and do his bullshit attack and come out of nowhere. I'll see you down there. I will continue with the Endless Ocean. If we follow this path, the rocket is on this path. So yeah, it's big and sweeping enough for you to have to explore, and it does make you feel like you're exploring a big vast ocean. But there's enough like enemies and objects placed around to make you feel like you want to explore, opposed to something like Minecraft with Minecraft Chick's Endless Oceans, which have nothing in them. So on a layout perspective, I think they did really well with the underwater levels, because everything's just at the right proportion. So here is a required boss. Oh, by the way, I did find out the dogfish's name. The dogfish is called Fido. So there you go. And as you can see, our second rocket is imprisoned in this cube, Mario Sunshine style, because remember there was like a shine sprite in a cube at one point. And if we come through this teleporter, you'll see that there's a load of coloured switches, but we don't know what to do with them. So if you hit the floor, because we are on like bonus panel flooring, and come over to the teleporter on the right, we will get teleported across the level again into another secret room, and you will see that there is a totem pole here. The totem poles basically tell you the combination of switches in the order top down. So our combination will be green, blue, red, yellow, and we will just write that down, green, blue, and we'll just back up and touch the floor, and then we will go. So this will take us back to the rocket room, and then we'll go back into the switch room and do the switches. And any more times, because there are going to be more switch combinations, any more times that I see a switch, I'm just going to hit the combination and tell you, because if you are playing along, I can just tell you. And if the totem pole is on its way, on the way to like the exit, I'll show it you, but if not, it doesn't matter, because I've just told you the combination anyway, so you don't really need to know the combination. So, blue, and then we turn, hit the red one, and then hit the yellow one, and we should be done. So, yellow, cube! So, the cube has been activated. Wow, that hurt my throat a little bit, like screaming the word cube. So, we'll just turn around. Where is our rocket? There is our second rocket. So now we have both rockets, we can just touch the bonus floor, which will make us leave that area. And now the exit is in a perfectly straight line. Like, the arrows are correct in saying they are in a perfectly straight line. But I am going to go just to the right a bit to try and avoid Fido, although I see Ripper over there, so he's probably going to screw me up. And yeah, that's about it. We should be done now. In fact, the level exit should be like literally right here. There is the metal wall that we saw next to the exit, just to our right here. So our exit is now just to the left a little bit on that platform there. And I suppose I might as well charge now, because we do not need 197 air to get to the end. So there's the end. And we'll just casually glide into the end. And that is the first of the easy levels complete. Oh, sorry, not the easy levels. We've done the easy levels. That is the first of the medium levels complete. So I will now let you watch the vignette, and if you are a new viewer and this is your first video and you're playing along, I advise you to write down the password, because there is no save feature, which I will mention multiple times. Oh Fido, you don't know how accurate that depiction is from the amount of times you've killed me, you and Ripper combined. And what rocket parts did we get? Loading. Come on, Bubsy. There we go. We got 2 more of the main body. And there is a third of the rocket complete, or a quarter. We've got the bottom half complete, definitely. So next time, we will move on to the second of the easy level. Or I keep saying easy. It's medium, you're on the second row. Don't you know the difference? So yeah, we will move on to the second of the medium levels, which has the stupidest rocket in the entire game. I'm not gonna lie. This probably has the worst rocket in the game, because you have to glitch to get it. There may be a way to not glitch it, but I don't know. But you'll see that in the next episode. So, next time, we will take on loading. We will take on the loading screens. No, next time we will take on Domicidal Maniac. So I'll see all you guys then.